This segment brought to you in association with Burger King.
Time for sports now, and we say good evening to Anne-Marie Burke. Hi, Anne-Marie. What's the big story?
Well, good evening to you, Shane, and it's all about football. The 8th edition of the FIFA Women's World Cup began today, and Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Amor-Mottley has told an international forum that the sport continues to inspire young girls in the Caribbean. Jamaica is the lone Caribbean team to qualify for this year's FIFA Women's World Cup. For the Barbadian leader, however, she is confident Barbados will have a female football team at the highest level. Till then, Ms. Mottley is supporting Jamaica's quest in the FIFA Women's World Cup.
We remain inspired that in our region, Jamaica and the Reggae Girls are going to stir it up, in the words of Bob Marley. And we have every confidence in the next few weeks that the messages from Paris are going to be punctuated with a rhythm that is going to see the rest of the world say, ah. We believe, however, that it is not important to be the first. What is important is for there to be a continuous group of persons, and that is where the partnership with government is going to make the difference.
The Prime Minister noted that sports and culture continue to create the opportunities to make global citizens. And she told the FIFA Women's Convention 2019 in France that the presence of the Reggae Girls in the competition shows that women in the Caribbean can achieve their best, with governments assisting in this regard.
When chronic non-communicable diseases cost us potentially 4 to 5% of our GDP, we have to find ways to fight the battles that allow us to be able to make each girl and each boy invested with the commitment to be fit enough. We have to find ways to cause them to believe that during their teenage years, they can navigate those years without wanting to smoke, without wanting to drink, without wanting to abuse their body, without wanting to be subject to behaviors that makes the investment that we make in them as governments marginal. And there is no better way to do it than through sports and through culture.
A persistent rain and a damp outfield forced the first washout of the 2019 ICC World Cup today as the match between Pakistan and Sri Lanka was abandoned without a ball being bowled. Although the rain wasn't heavy, it was enough to force a delay of more than 5 hours and render several parts of the outfield too wet to play on. The teams have split the points, which ensures Sri Lanka moved to third on the table with 3 points. Pakistan, like Sri Lanka, have 3 points from as many games, but they have an inferior net run rate. Now, Station Hill Cavaliers moved to within 1 point of table leaders Burger King Clapham Bulls when they claimed an 88-57 win over City United Celtics in the Cooperative General Insurance BABA Premier League. Also in playoff contention is defending champions Barbados Lumber Company LSC, who are fourth after getting the better of Combined Schools Tridents 79-63 after leading at the half 57-39. Here's a look at that encounter. It was LSC Lakers up against the Schoolboys Tridents as the first quarter seemed pretty even. LSC in the yellow with possession, Mark Bridgman easily off the board. Trying to keep it as tight as possible, Kazarian Adams goes coast to coast, little dance around the rim, and then it drops in. But Lakers take claim to the first 15. Armor Haynes finds Andre Badeau. It's a 4-point game, 15-11. The second quarter saw Lakers change gears, the pace picked up, and the players were now coming at you fast and furious. Jamal Singh finds hands and is quickly turned over to the big man Keith Burkett, who puts it up and sinks it. Here we go again, the ball's heading up court. Burkett in delivery zone, passes to Richard Jamon, and in comes Bridgman to finish things off. Tridents had some good plays as well. Deroni Hurley fakes the defense before finding Malik Clark, an easy 2 to the score. Some 3-point action in the midst. Adams posts up from just behind the midcourt line. Talk about a fluke or a master shot. Let's look at it again. A star play on the buzzer of halftime. His team still behind, but a class act of a play. Lakers up 39-26. Being on the back foot, Tridents needed to close that gap and started the third like they ended the second with big plays. Hurley this time outside the arc for 3. Lakers started to lose it a bit. Sloppy play and the Trident steal. Hurley goes for a big deposit again. Comes up short, and with the mop-up job is Rashid Maynard. But there was no way Lakers will relinquish that edge. They built up nice fadeaway jumper from Burkett. It's out Burkett on the offense again. You sure bet. And he would draw breaks outside the arc and nails it big. Lakers still in command. End of the third, 57-39. So let's wrap things up. Trident's fighting to the very end. Adams, who had a game-high 27, but couldn't stop the overall effort of the Lakers. And as a true captain, shot Burkett 3 of his 25. Gemont, another big contributor. This reverse layup part of his team-high 26. Bridgman, also part of the party, 3 for good measure. He had 15 points in the game, as LSC took the win 79-63. Top Barbados drafts player Ronald Suki King had to settle for second spot at the Scottish 3-move restriction tournament. After the 10th and final round today, Suki and Ireland's Shane McCusker were tied on 32 points, but by the tie-break system, which dealt with honor points based on victories over stronger opponents, McCusker picked Suki 221-200. Well, the second annual Queen of the Green Women's Invitational Pool Tournament gets underway this weekend at the Sea Rocks Dome with 3 days of competition. One of the organizers, Alicia Archer, says this year's tournament is bigger with 30 competitors, up from 17 last time around.
We have 9 regional players, so we have 6 players coming from Jamaica, we have Martinique, Grenada, the USA, plus Barbados. So we have 30 women that had entered, so you know, that's almost double last year. So we're very pleased to know that we got so much interest from the ladies this year.
Anne-Marie Busby and Eugene Lane are 2 of the competitors, and they're aiming to win all of their matches.
It's very competitive because women can play pool, believe it or not, women can play pool. We are basically, you know, on the same level, I would say. All of us are quite on the same level. And, it's fun, it's competitive, and like I said, anybody could win.
I've been playing pool for quite some time, not really taking it seriously. And I've only been taking pool seriously now for the last 4 years or so. I was kind of playing the fool the rest of the years. I've been playing for 27, so I've been playing the fool for 24 years. And so I came third, and it was a good experience to come third. I actually come third in anything, actually. It was fun.
And you're looking to come first this year, of course. What should we expect from you?
A beatdown.
Now, as we reported last night, a valiant effort of 42 not out from Shadeen Nation could not save the West Indies women from suffering one of their heaviest defeats, losing the first match of the One International Series to host England women by 208 runs in Leicester. The West Indies women finished on a 110 all-out in 36 overs after England won the toss and elected to bat and posted 318 for 9.